look like if every day, every single believer in Jesus woke up, and before we thanked God for another day, before we prayed for our daily bread or a peaceful day at work, we simply said, Lord, save someone in Burlington today. Save someone in Mount Holly, in Willingboro, in West Hampton, in Florence, in Edgewater Park, in Beverly, in Browns Mills, in Pemberton, in Pennsauken, in wherever you might live. Lord, save someone here today. And I mean, what would happen if we earnestly, faithfully, fervently prayed that God would save someone in my town today? Let's go further. What would it look like if it happened? What would it look like if every day someone in your neighborhood or in my neighborhood followed Jesus for the first time? We say these things all the time, right? God wills that none would perish. God desires for everyone to be saved. Why would God's plan and purpose be different for our church, for today's church, than it was for the first church? We are the salt of the earth. We are the light of the world. We are the ambassadors of Christ, and we have been given the ministry of reconciliation. If it is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me, and if Christ desires for everyone to be saved, then doesn't His will for my life have to be that I know Him and I make Him known? That I find myself in Him and lead others to Him? That I live for Jesus by living like Jesus with one plan, one purpose, one desire, that I could bring others to believe in Jesus? What if the whole point is salvation? If He came to save us, what's He sending us for? To lead others to salvation. Daily He added to their number. If Jesus died to save the lost and He saved me to live for Him, doesn't that mean the salvation of the lost has to become the priority of my life? The priority of my life. Not one of the things, not what I get to again eventually, not what I'm studying to hopefully become at some point. The priority of my life has to be that those Jesus died to save actually come to salvation through the way that I live my life. Daily, every day, He added to their number. Now, there are souls being saved around the world every day. I'll go further. I believe every minute of every day there are souls being saved. But are we willing to ask God to do it here? Are we willing to ask God to change our lives however they need to be changed so that He could do it here? That we would see Him daily add to the number right here where you and I